And welcome back, YouTube. This is Boosterbox Buster here with another video. Today I'm going to share with you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game large purchase that I've made from a little site known as Trollin' Toad. This was mostly to help fill some holes in my collection. Yeah. And it's all going to be focused on the Yugioh Zexal era. So Generation Force through Primal Origin. Core sets only. Alright, without further introduction, let's get into revealing the goods. So first up, we're going to take a look at Grand Soil, the Elemental Lord. His first appearance. This is a card that has been reprinted quite a few times. And this is the Return of the Duelist particular variant. Very nice card indeed. I like the particular secret rare effect on him. And then we have from Abyss Rising Madolche Palooza, a card that I've been needing. And honestly, I kind of like Madolche, so they kind of have a nice weird effect that I like, so I might consider trying to build a deck around them sometime if I can get parts for it that aren't too incredibly expensive. Then we move to Cosmo Blazer. Gaga Clerk. Very cool. Then we move to Lord of Technion Galaxy. I had to think of the set name there for a second. We have Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos. Very nice card. Number C105, Battle and Boxster, Comet Cletus? Setsis. Hysteric Sign. Totem Bird. Then we move to Judgment of the Light, and I only needed 2 cards from this set, and I broke down and bought the 2 that I needed. They're a little more expensive, but I wanted to have a complete set, and minus Ghost Rare, and I needed these 2 cards. Noble Knight, Dristan, and Coach Soldier Wolfbark. These 2 cards were the 2 that I needed to complete. Now I can say Judgment of the Light is a completed set. Minus Ghost Rare. Then we move on to Shadow Specters, a very nice card here. We got Crimson Knight Vampire Bram. I really thought vampires were going to take off. They never really did, but cool card nonetheless, and I got 2 of those because they had them for a pretty good price. And I just personally really love the card art. Then we move to Legacy of the Valiant with Chirumbi, Princess of the Autumn Leaves, super rare. Ghost Trick Doulahan, 2 of them, because just like Madolche, I really do like the Ghost Trick archetype. Love flip effects. Shared Ride, very cool secret. Obedient Schooled, and the First Monarch. Very nice selection of cards there. Alright, so this stack here, we start with a Generation Force card, and his name is Adurez, Keeper of Armageddon. I have a sneaking suspicion that this could potentially be a European English card, because there's no discernible difference between the European English and regular English on the actual card itself. You have to look at how the card is made, and it feels a little bit, just a hair, like like micro millimeters thicker. And if you look at the edge, it seems a little bit more, well, camera ain't gonna pick this up, but it seems a little bit more clear, like not as muddied or dark. And European cards tend to have a little bit more of a clear edge compared to the American variants. So I have a sneaking suspicion that this could be a European English edition, but unfortunately, without actually seeing it opened from the booster box, I cannot guarantee that. Or I cannot confirm that, I should say. Then we have Friller, Rabka. This is, by the way, I got a huge stack of Photon Shockwave cards. We're going to be going through those as well. Light Serpent, Evil Light Westlow, Evil Source Karato, Baby Tarragon. I thought I had this card. I could have sworn I had this card, but I did not. I was missing it. Very cool card nonetheless. Number 20, Giga Brilliant. XYZ Gift. I have this in Ultimate Rare, but not regular. Photon Veil. Extra Gate. Try White. Probably one of the most expensive commons that you're going to find. This, a really, really good card. I'm actually going to pause here and show this to you. It's a regular spell card. Target 3 level 2 or lower normal monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them from the graveyard. As you can tell, perfect in a Summon Skull deck. Perfect in a level 2 or lower normal monster deck. Perfect just to, if you need to summon a monster, because it didn't say it couldn't be the same name. It could literally be, as long as it's level 2 or lower, you can summon it. So it could be 3 of the same monsters. You could boom, 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 summon them out. Then you can potentially synchro if you have a tuner. You can XYZ. You can go into linked monster. You could kind of go ham with this card. It's a very powerful common card. Try White. Dark Light. Really like the art on this card. Kind of reminds me of some of the older Labyrinth of Nightmare cards. Deep Dark Trap Hole. D-Boys. A classic card. Oh boy. Lantoom, Exarch of the Dark World. Lantoom, Exarch of the Dark World. Dark Smog. Love that art. Sergeant Electro. The art kind of reminds me of oh, what's his name? Bubble Man? The Bubble hero that was on the ban list forever and recently and not too long ago got taken off. Junk Defender. And Infernity Knight. That was mostly Photon Shockwave with a random Generation Force card in there. And then we move on to the final stack, which is Primal Origin, I believe. I needed quite a few from Primal Origin, because I never really opened up much of that set, so yeah, here we go. Sylvan, oh boy. Sylvan Sage Quaya? Big Legend of Zelda tree. Bujin Hirum. Number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Very cool card. Number 102 Ragna Zero. Rare. Ore, the Sylvan High Arbiter. Very cool card. Ghost Trick So Cute Boss. Bought 2 of them because I needed. I enjoy Ghost Tricks. And the art is just super adorable. Bunjinki Amaterasu. Very nice card there. Phantom Fortress I'm just going to call it Phantom Fortress because I am not sure how to pronounce that last word. Um, we got Carry Gorgon, Antiluminescent Knight, super rare. Love that long name. Just love it. And there goes this stack. By the way, I do have to mention, they did not come in these sleeves. I sleeved them with my own personal sleeves, so keep that in mind. They will not come sleeved like this unless it's a super expensive card. Sylvan Charity. Forbidden Scripture. Sylvan Princess Sprout. Adorable card. Gladiator Beast. Necrois. Noble Knight of the Round Table, very cool card. An Escalation of the Monarchs. Now, unfortunately, the cards did suffer a bit of a casualty. Some cards did not make it. Some cards arrived in not so good condition. Other cards, I think, they just sent them in less than near mint condition. And I'll share those with you right now. So I got, what was it, 6? Yeah, 6 cards that unfortunately, due to one reason or another, did not meet my personal requirements to be placed in my collection binder. So we have Feng Shuang. And unfortunately this one had a little bit of a crease, not the normal bend that some cards that foils tend to get, but just like a straight up crease in it. So that was a bit unfortunate. Then we have number 10 Illuminite with some really, I don't know if it's indents or like scratches or some, or almost looks like the foil card itself kind of has a little bit of a bend in it, which that might have came from the factory that way, but yeah. Number 10 Illuminite unfortunately arrived with some weird damage. This one I'm really sad about because I really like this card in particular. The art's really cool, and the card effect isn't the greatest, but I just really like the art. It's a secret rare. Always sad when a secret rare arrives damage. Mystical Fairy. I had a lot of, like, somebody was super greasy, like they just ate a slice of pizza, grabbed that Coke, slammed that Coke, got a little bit of Coke residue on their hand, and just absolutely played this card no sleeve like a barbarian, and just absolutely grodied this card up pretty bad. There's a lot of like residue on it, and that ain't good. Sylvan Hermitry just has a big crease right in the center of the card here, so that's unfortunate. Number C102 Archfiend Sphera has some, I don't know if it's a crease, a damage, some sort of big smudge, but something right up on the top corner here just is not good. And what was the issue with this one again? I have to take a look out of the sleeve. It's not as bad as I thought on second look. The corner's a little bit dinged. There's a little bit of like a pinch mark in the center, but it's not as bad. I might end up placing this one in the binder. The Monarchs Erupt. That one I'm undecided on. The other ones I know for sure are not salvageable. So yeah, that's the Monarchs Erupt. And for those of you who have stayed long enough, I got a little bit of a bonus. First off, they sent these 3 cards, which I did not order. I don't know if they used them as a buffer to help protect the other cards from potential damage in the case, you know, in the box when they shipped them, or if they just were trying to someone was trying to get rid of bulk and they just threw 3 random cards in, or if this was supposed to be for somebody else's order and it just got thrown in with mine accidentally. If so, if somebody is missing 3 Lantian marksmen, I apologize. I had no control over that. It just arrived with the rest of my order. And on top of that, I picked up one Heroclix that I was super excited to see that they had in stock, and that is Buster Blader. This was a super rare I was missing from set, was it 2 or 3? It was either set 2 or 3 that had Buster Blader, and I am super stoked to have gotten him. He just looks excellent. Much better in person than probably what the video is going to show. Excellent Heroclix to add to my collection. I'm actually getting relatively close to a complete Yu-Gi-Oh! Heroclix Series 1, 2, and 3 collection. And if I ever do complete it, I will definitely be doing a video showcasing that collection to you guys and gals who enjoy my videos. Absolutely fantastic miniature, though. And here's this card, which oddly enough arrived in really good condition. Usually these things are beat up to heck because the way that they arrive, they're packaged singly individually with them, and the card just typically gets wrapped around the plastic case that's containing the miniature. Sometimes it gets like locked inside of it and it just gets bent to heck. And the way that it's distributed, it's in single pack gravity feed case, so it just gets all beat up, and I just can't believe the condition of the card is actually pretty dang good condition. So that kind of surprised me. With all that said, this has been Booster Box Buster, sharing with you my Yu-Gi-Oh! Troll and Toad mail haul. Please note this is not a sponsored video. I paid for everything you see here. I did not get anything for free. This is 100% me spending my own money on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards to help complete my collection. With all that said, this has been Booster Box Buster. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to see future content like this, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see a past video of mine, it should be appearing on the screen right about now, or maybe a little bit ago, who knows. Until next time, this has been Booster Box Buster, and I'm signing out. Peace.